Alright, I want you to listen to this if you feel inclined to do so. This is an audio file, and you can see the date on it right here by me flipping to the date, 11/20/2013. It's the last 4 minutes of an audio file that started at 2:45 p.m. I don't have the details because I see what I do when I write down. I was going through some audio files tonight, just, scanning through them. And when I usually, I usually make up a log of what's on each audio file, and I do have this actual event logged out. It's just way inside my backpack, inside this big old gigantic folder thing. Okay. And the reason why I decided to retransfer the tape over to a video again is because I want to put it in another blog, and I want to see if this audio quality would be better than the last one. So the reason why I pointed out, the reason why I made statements about, see, I don't know how long this audio file is. Well, actually, I can probably show you. Hang on a second. It's over an hour and 40 minutes, I think. Let me press play, and then I got to toggle to the feature. Okay, so it's about it's 1 hour and 45 minutes long. I'm getting ready to walk out the door. I just got done drinking a drink of water from the water fountain outside the bathroom, inside the Geisel Library on UCSD campus, okay, on November 20th, 2013, okay? And this was about the second time that I walked back into any UCSD library in over a year, okay? Now, I want you to listen to what this library security guard has to say when it comes to me saying, what if it's a staged complaint? Listen to what he says. They handed me one of these.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
This is the new I just wanted to give it to you. I know we had issues before. Remember?
Hey, what's going on? Okay. I remember you guys. What, from the biomedical library, right?
Yeah, just wanted to give
Hey, how did you know I was here?
Just saw you.
Oh, you saw me, so you happened to be here when I was coming in and going out.
Everything okay?
Hey, let me ask you a question. No video pictures, right?
Right. No video. It's on there too. Everything's in there.
What else is in here? So every single complete thing that I need to know is in here?
You got it.
Yeah, see.
There's some more.
Hey, what about tape recorders? Tape recorders. What about tape recorders? Is that in here?
Sure. No one.
If it's not in here, if it is in here, no. If it's not in here, yes.
Like I said, you can go online too. There's further information right there.
I see.
And,
all right. So is your phone number? Is your phone number in here in case I get harassed? I can call you.
Everything's in it. Yeah. And then it goes to go. And just so you know, your 1-year ban was up. But you're pretty much on probation. So any more further incidents, and we're gonna.
So you're saying anybody can complain about me? Anybody out of the blue just comes up to you and complains about you? And so basically, that could be a staged complaint too.
It could be, but...
It could. At least you admit it.
Okay. All right. Have a good one.
All right, so everything I need to know. Where's that website at that you said that I can go to? Is that in here?
It's on the UCSD, and then log on to the library.
Okay, so one complaint could be it.
Yes, you got it.
I see. That's good to know. Have a good day.
Alright, now the reason why I decided to make that video, and I'm aware that you can't see me, it's no real point. What matters is what this video file is about in reference to this audio. Now, did you find anything curious concerning when I said, well, it could be a staged complaint? He said, yes, it can be. Think about this. They approached me inside the Geisel Library to hand me one of these things. I was banned from all UCSD libraries on November 7th, 2012. They said because I was taking video pictures of people when I wasn't supposed to, even after I was warned. What I was doing back in 2012 is I was on occasion, not every day, not every time I was in there, on rare occasions, what I was doing was taking video pictures of people who were gaslighting me. Okay, you might think to yourself, what the heck is gaslighting? Okay, gaslighting is a term, it's a coined phrase that describes gang stalking harassment. Okay, these people who were doing it were they UCSD biomedical library staff, students, homeless individuals they were using to have them come in and gaslight me, and other people. I couldn't tell the other ones if they were students or employees or what. I was being gaslighted on a feverish scale inside of the UCSD Club Med restaurant back in 2006 and inside their biomedical library. So I got so frustrated with the matter, on occasion I started taking discrete video pictures and then uploading them to the internet. Then somebody slashed my tires, prompting me to call UC on my bike that was locked up outside the biomedical library. I personally believe that, I have no doubt in my mind that it was gang stalking related, but I have a feeling it could have been to bait me to call campus police so I would make a police report about it. They acted like they didn't know what gang stalking was. They then get on the internet and research it, say they found my videos, and then use that to ban me. Now, how did they do that when all my videos were titled Learning Disabled Woman? And then how did they scroll through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos within a matter of a day or two, okay, to find those particular videos? And then all of a sudden they banned me, but they never investigated the gang stalking. Could it have been because they were already sent anonymous online police reports about me being gang stalked on their campus, including by their staff? Go to Google and type in street theaters and gang stalking, which is nothing but... Street theater is a term that describes organized stalking, gang stalking, staged events. Okay? Now, so the ban, for me being banned for a year, expired on November 7th, 2013. I thought it was actually November 13th, but it was actually November 7th. I didn't go back into any UCSD library again until November 13th, 2013. Then I went back again, I think either 1 or 2 times later, and then that's where these guys appeared to hand me this. Okay? And then they said, no, they then said I'm on probation, and that if one more incident occurs that I could be banned permanently. And I said, well, so you're basically saying that anybody can complain about me? And they go, yeah. And I go, well, what if it's a staged complaint? He goes, that too. So, think about this. If you were a security personnel, okay, or you were a cop, an uncorrupted one that is, and somebody walked up to you, and you were walking up to somebody and you told them that they got to watch their P's and Q's, and if anybody complains about you, we're going to take it seriously. And then if that person said to him, what about a staged complaint? What the point I'm trying to make is, why wouldn't that guy say, what are you talking about, a staged complaint? Why wouldn't he say, what are you talking about, a staged complaint? He would say, what do you mean? Or what are you talking about? Or that don't sound right. Or are you crazy? Or whatever. He said, yeah, that too. Now, I was very specific when I said, even a staged complaint? He said, yes, that too. I mean, I don't know how clear I could say it. I literally said, well, then anybody could stage a complaint. He said, yes, that too. So, do you see the boldness of what is happening towards me on UCSD campus? Okay, now what you need to do, if you're really interested in seeing the truth about this, look in the description of this YouTube video, because an incident occurred between me and UCSD campus police not even 2 weeks before. Did that come about as a staged event? And if you look in the description of this YouTube video, you'll find a blog's title. Okay? You copy and paste the title at Google or the URL address of that blog. And then once you bring it up, you'll be able to see the video of the interactions between me and UCSD campus police 2 weeks before this. Okay? And then pay attention to what I say to them concerning staged events, staged schemes. That happened all the way over on the other side of the campus in reference to where this event took place at when these library security officers came and approached me. Now think about this. I talk about 2 weeks before with UCSD about staged events in order to make it look like they got a legitimate reason to ban me from the campus or their libraries. It being said to them on a video file 2 weeks before this event. Okay? And then these guys approached me on November 20th, 2013 and say that your 1 year banning is up, but if there's one more incident, you could be banned permanently. And I said, well, then anybody can complain about me? They go, yeah. I go, what about a staged complaint? He goes, yes, that too. So you need to really look at that video that's in the blog, that's in the description of this YouTube video. I'm being gang stalked on a feverish scale on UCSD campus. Now let me show you just really fast here. I gotta put on a sweater. Hang on a second. I want to show you something to prove to you that I'm being gang stalked. Okay? Now, this event right here, and listen to this, on the same date that this happened, November 20th, 2013, earlier in that day, in fact, on the way to the library, 3 UCSD campus police officers approached me. I took one aside and I told him about how I'm being gang stalked on their property, okay? And I want you to listen to this audio file. Let me go back to it really fast. Let's see, folder 1. Let me find it really fast. DVD. Just 1 second. See, I'm scrolling to it right now. I think this is it. Might be the other tape recorder. Hang on. Alright, let me boot this one up. Now, on November 20th, before I went into the library, spent a couple hours in there, and then on my way out, that's when library security approached me. But as I was going to the library, 3 UCSD campus police officers approached me. And I was minding my own business, talking to somebody who was doing a World Hunger benefit. Okay? And, alright, hold on 1 second. I gotta find this audio file real fast. And I took one of those UCSD campus police officers aside. Alright, hold on, let me turn on the volume on this. Okay, now, I took one of those on November 20th, 2013, the same exact day this event occurred, in the Geisel Library. On my way to the Geisel Library, I was stopped by 3 UCSD campus police officers. That's right. After I got done talking to all 3 intermittently, okay, I took one aside. And I told him exactly how I was being gang stalked on their campus. And I said to him, I go, look, every morning when I wake up, before I leave to go anywhere, including UCSD, I make a video prediction. In that video prediction, I told him I think I told him I take a picture of my cell phone, like I'm showing you right now. And I said, I predict on video file and audio file that I'm going to hear individuals around me saying gang stalk, gang stalk, gang stalk, gang stalk, gang stalk, gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk, around all my routes, including on UCSD property. And then I told him, I go, once I get to UCSD property, it's said constantly around me everywhere I go, every single time, every day I go there, on audio file. Okay? That was told to that UCSD campus police officer on the 20th before I walked into the library, spent a couple hours there, and then when I went to go walk out, that's when the library security approached me and said what he said to me. Now, I got that, that's already on video in reference to that discussion I had with that UCSD police officer that day. That's already been uploaded. Now, I want you to listen to this. This occurred on November 28th, 2013, Thanksgiving Day, right up the street from UCSD. Now, do you hear these guys who are threatening me say gang stalk, gang stalking, and gang stalking, I'm going to F you up? Listen, and the reason why I'm calling them effing criminals is because one of the 2 guys has harassed me on over 8 to 11 separate occasions. Okay? So just listen. You be the judge. Do you hear both of them say gang stalk? Then the one in the background says gang stalking, and then the other one says gang stalking, I'm gonna fuck you up. Listen. Okay, now, so, and that literally occurred right up the street from UCSD. Right up the street from UCSD. Okay, now, in closing, I just want to state to you really fast, there's going to be additional cooperative material put in the description of this YouTube video that's going to show you multiple blog titles, okay? And in each blog title, you can copy and paste at Google search engine, Google search box. And then when you hit enter, click on the blog when it comes up, and you're going to be able to see multiple video files of audio files that have been transferred over to video, just like I just did, that is going to show you this method of individuals getting around me and repeating gang stalking constantly around me everywhere I go, including on UCSD campus. Okay? That's right. It's their way to let a targeted individual know they're being stalked by having different duped dummies and syndicate members get around you and constantly repeat the name of the word around you everywhere you go. And repeat certain physical gestures too. Now, that's not the only thing that happens to a gang stalking target, trust me. I've already been assaulted. Go to YouTube, type in learning disabled woman brutally assaulted on an MTS bus. Then go to Google and type in learning disabled woman exposes how MTS assault video is altered. Alright, I gotta go. I appreciate listening, and thank you.